Hello and welcome to Deutschland Explained.
In this video I will explain the Carnival in Köln and Düsseldorf. Let's go! Because of the very special historic development of Germany as a national state, our customs are very different throughout the whole country, and so is the celebration of Carnival, which you can find basically everywhere in Germany, but very differently. The main cities of the Carnival in the Rhineland are Düsseldorf, Cologne and Mainz. But in this video I want to focus on the Carnival in Cologne and Düsseldorf. It is not really clear how old the history of Carnival in general is, but there is evidence that even in ancient times people were celebrating Carnival-like parties. For the Carnival in the Rhineland, I can say that the first Carnival was mentioned in 1341 in Cologne, when the city of Cologne said that there is no way to use any more public money for the celebrations. And so if that's the case, that means that in 1341 Carnival must have already been a custom in the area, so that the city was or felt forced to think about the financing. The reason why we have Carnival in the Rhineland is most likely because of the Catholic Church, which enforced fasting during Easter to the people, and Carnival was a good opportunity for people to let loose and drink and sing and dance and eat whatever they want before they were eventually forced to fast during the Easter time. What's very important in Carnival are the Carnival songs. These songs are in general about just celebrating the cities, Köln and Düsseldorf, celebrate yourself. If you are still learning the German language, then please don't get irritated with the different dialects that we have. It is really important and a big custom to celebrate these dialects too and use them a lot in our language during Carnival. But honestly, it is, even for Germans, very complicated to always grasp the sense of things, and this is also not what Carnival is about. Carnival is about being together, celebrating together, being tolerant, being open-minded, and just celebrate with the people and try to sing along if you can, but you don't have to understand the meaning. I'm giving you two short examples of song text of Carnival songs now, and I apologize to all the people from Düsseldorf and Köln for my pronunciation. Please don't be harsh on me, it's Carnival and I know I'm not doing perfect, but this is just to, give an idea. This one is a classic from the Cologne band Black Föß, and it's called Mehr Losse der Dom in Kölle. So this song clearly celebrates the Kölner Dom, and it's a majestic view, you should really see it. This song is from Düsseldorf, from the band Alle, and it's called An der längsten Theke der Welt. The old town center of Düsseldorf is known as the longest bar in the world, and this song clearly celebrates the city Düsseldorf. I'm sorry that I couldn't actually play these songs in this video for licensing reasons, but I created a YouTube playlist with Carnival songs from Köln and Düsseldorf, and you'll find it at the end of this video or in my description box, so please check it out. There is some really good music in there. But how is Carnival now actually celebrated in Köln and Düsseldorf? The Carnival season, also called 5th season, starts on November 11th at 11:11 a.m. In the following time there are a lot of events with music, with dressing up, with drinking beer and schnapps and speeches and roasts of politicians and our government, and most of that is available on the public broadcasting, so turn on the WDR and you will be able to see most of the events in Köln and Düsseldorf. This goes until Altweiber or Weiberfastnacht, which is a Thursday in the late February or the beginning of March, when the street carnival starts in Köln and Düsseldorf. Most people in Köln and Düsseldorf and the surrounding area will be off work at 11 a.m. so that they are able to celebrate, and most cities will have a stage or something put up on the marketplace where they play live carnival music and where people can celebrate and drink beer and get dressed up and just have a good time. During the following weekend there will also be a lot of carnival events and parties with speeches and live music and everything. And there will also be a lot of processions with floats and groups, and of course the size of the procession depends a little bit on how big the city is where the procession takes place. And they play loud carnival music on these floats, and what's especially interesting for the children is that they also throw sweets and other stuff from the floats, and everybody can just catch it or pick it up and take it back home and eat it later. And this is a big difference between Köln and Düsseldorf that you have to pay attention to. In Cologne and the area around Cologne, people shout Alav or Kölle Alav, while in Düsseldorf and the surrounding area, people shout Hillau. But alternatively, you can also just shout Kamelle, which means sweets, so you're basically asking the person on the float to throw sweets at you. And that might not always work, but to be honest, they throw so much stuff, it's not really necessary. The following Monday is called Rosenmontag, and most people around Köln and Düsseldorf will be off work on this day because Cologne and Düsseldorf will have their big processions on that day. The Rosenmontagszug is also broadcasted on WDR public broadcasting, so have a look at that, it's really interesting and maybe even more comfortable here in rainy Germany than actually going to the procession. I have to point out especially the Rosenmontagszug in Düsseldorf with the artist Tilly that creates the most important floats. Again, for licensing reasons I couldn't include the pictures in this video, but I linked some pictures in the description box, so you should really have a look at these floats. And you will see that both processions are always very critical and political, and that especially the one in Düsseldorf always tries to make a stand and to send out a message to the world that we are an open-minded society and that we are tolerant and that we are against discrimination. And I am sure we will see very interesting floats this year again when it, for example, comes to Putin or to the AfD or to our government in Berlin. So this was my very short introduction to the carnival in Köln and Düsseldorf. I know that I still excluded a big part of carnival in Germany. I might be able to do different videos on the different carnival spots throughout Germany too. But thank you very much for watching so far, and you should really check out my playlist of the carnival songs, and I also have a playlist in my description box with just German-speaking music that you might like. And of course I would be happy if you support the channel by subscribing and recommending it, and I really hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next time. Have fun celebrating Carnival, have a good Rosenmontag, bye!